Surprise. A live stream out of nowhere. Let's see. Yep. It won't be too long though. I'm trying to go to sleep soon. So, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna try and draw something as fast as I possibly can. Because I ain't trying to stay up too long. It will be more Dragon Ball. It seems a lot of the people who have subscribed to me are Dragon Ball fans. So I'll cater to you for the meantime. Yeah. More Dragon Ball. So if you were here for the previous live stream, I worked on Trunks and Gohan. I'll open it up real quick for those who might not have seen it. Dragon Ball Z. So I'm on, let me open this one. Recent, Gohan and Trunks. So, yeah, get out of my way. This is what y'all saw previously. Previously on Dragon Ball Z. Yes, we had this guy going on. And yeah, no, the basic premise was to just have Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Super Trunks standing next to each other, sell games type stuff. You already know how it is. So now I'm going to draw Gotenks right here. And for those expecting a face, I'm sorry to break your heart, but I'll never draw faces. Not because I can't, but because I simply decide not to. It's part artistic choice. Like I intentionally don't draw faces because I feel like, I don't know, there's something creepy about faces to me. Like once you draw a face on art, like the thing kind of comes to life, and I don't know, it kind of starts to live on its own. I don't want my art to live on its own. It might turn on me at some day. So I keep the faces away so that it stays dead. It's not fully alive. But that's my cryptic explanation. Hey, what's up, Goku Black DBS? I seen you on the previous live streams. I appreciate the support, man. But yeah, this is gonna be a speed drawing. Like, this is gonna be fast. I don't know how fast though, but it's gonna be fast. So let's get it. That's all I have to say. This drawing gonna be quick. I don't know how quick, but it's gonna be quick. Let me sketch it first though. Let me sketch it before I get ahead of myself. Let's sketch this first. Get that blue, get that pencil. Make sure I'm on the pencil mode right here. Zoom it down a bit. In fact, hold up. Go to image size. We're gonna boost you back up to 600. We ain't playing no games out here. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you thought this was a game, it's not. This is not a game. Hold up. Let me let Photoshop increase the size of my canvas real quick. It's about to get real. I'm about to draw Gotenks doing his super volley attack when he was in Super Saiyan 3 against Super Buu. He was playing volleyball with Piccolo. That's what I'm about to do real quick. Drop U25. Nice. We out here. We out here, boys. So let's start this sketch right now. Let's start this sketch right now. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be fast. How fast? Super duper fast. Alright, Gotenks. Where you at? Where you at, Gotenks? Right here. There's Gotenks. And you know what? I learned something the other day. I learned how to make a grid without actually having to manually do it. So let me turn that on. View, extras, show, grid. Cool, we're here. Okay. So there we go. I wouldn't be surprised if my how do you say it? I wouldn't be surprised if my laptop is gonna freaking no games exactly. I don't know if my laptop computer it's gonna lag a bit. I think it's because I got a bunch of stuff running in the back. Close that, close that, close that. I'm closing as much as I possibly can. Okay, that's the farthest I can close. So we just gonna have to deal with this lag. We just gonna have to deal with this lag. So we got that, we got that. Ooh, you snapping? Hold on. Let me turn off the snap real quick. Snap. Okay. Like it's gonna be oof, ah, e. He's a kid. I need to remember he's a kid, so his proportions can't be massive. They can't be massive. They gotta maintain some kid proportions, you know. Nothing can be really big on him. He's even younger than Trunks, so like it's gonna be real interesting. What do I use to draw? Oh, I just use Photoshop. Good old Photoshop. Now, how do I'm gonna have to be real careful with these proportions. I can't make him look tall. I have to make him look super duper small. So I might shorten his legs a bit. We'll do that right now. We're gonna tell you, man, this is not a joke. There's no games here. I'm trying to go to sleep, but I also want to increase my YouTube productivity. So yeah, he's got a small leg now. He's a kid, so. Grab this. Is that okay? Hold on. Move that a bit closer. Yeah. Actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll leave that alone. We'll leave that alone. Okay. Let me refer back to that thumbnail. Okay. So I wanted his arm to be back here. I'm gonna do that that traditional Tadayoshi Yamamuro hand posture or hand gesture where it like kind of curves up like that. He likes to do that a lot in his art. His old art, not his new stuff. His new stuff is troublesome. Okay. Kids aren't supposed to have big feet, and they're supposed to have small feet, small hands, big bodies. So I think if we keep that, we'll be fine. We might mess with perspective around here because he's getting closer to the camera, so we might just mess around with that. Shintani's are pretty fresh. His new character designs, they're pretty dope. Like, I really like the fact that it is very close to the way that the manga was originally drawn. Like, that is really dope. Takahashi, he's a very nostalgic person for me. Like, when I see him, I get real happy because it's like man, this is what I remember as Dragon Ball when I first started watching it. So, um, I don't know, man. It's like I think from a nostalgic point of view, it's definitely Takahashi, but from like a new age Dragon Ball, like a new step for Dragon Ball, definitely Shintani. Like there's a lot that they could do with it. I like to watch that YouTuber Anime AJ, and he's very good at analyzing those various animators and supervisors. And so like I like to watch his videos and his commentary on it, and I agree with a lot of what he says about the Shintani designs and how they're very simple and very good for animation. But no, like, man, Takahashi, it's like hearing a song from your childhood. When you hear it, you feel jolly. I feel jolly when I see Takahashi draw the characters. So I really do like them both, but for different reasons. Definitely for different reasons. I'm still trying to make it look like a kid. He looks too much like like an adult. I should look up kids proportions or something. Maybe it'll give me a better idea of what they should look like. He's a kid, so his shoulder shouldn't be as broad. That's for sure. I'll give him really big abs because maybe that'll help with the kid proportions. But since he's twisting, I need to make sure his abs look like they're twisting as well. So it's like, it's going like that. So I'll just keep that in mind. Yeah, no, Shintani's character designs are so dope. I'm definitely looking forward to that movie when it comes out in America, which is actually very soon. Today's the what, ninth? Oh snap, that's sick. So the movie's coming out literally in a week. Oh, that's gonna be sick. I'm debating on whether or not I watch it the day of or on the weekend because I know it's coming out on a Wednesday, and I'm very busy on Wednesdays because I have classes all the way up to 6. But I don't know, man. I might just watch it. I might just watch it on that day. Oh man. I mean, of course, his muscles won't be this defined in the final, but it's just for me to understand what the muscles are supposed to look like. I might even add like a little cute little rib cage here because he's a kid. So his leg is positioned like that, and it probably wouldn't be head off like that. It would probably be closer to like this. Wait, Sheeta? Oh, sorry. I thought you said Sheeta. I was reading that comment way too quickly. But Sheeta's dope too. Naoto Shishida. Tate I like because, yeah, he does have that cool flowy style. It's like everything's all stretched out and flowy. It's kind of like what Naruto used to do, but it's a little bit more reserved. It's like, oh man, I always think back to that pain picture. But I like Tate because he does that. He does that a little bit more nuanced. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. I'm not good with words. I'm good with lines. Okay, yeah, that's more natural of a leg. Okay. Good old Sheeta. Will this work? Yeah, that'll be fine. So I might look up some Gotenks pictures real quick just to make sure I got his clothing correct. Ooh, look at that little hag. We take those. Not really, but we take those. Alright. Yeah, no, this drawing low-key might be pretty intense in terms of like how loose it's gonna be. We'll be fine. But we will be fine. Okay. Gotenks. Gauntlets. Oh yeah, I should add some like fat nipples here. Some real fat nipples, and then I think we're good with that fat nipples. Let's see what else. Is that a Super Saiyan 4 Gotenks? Okay. All right. Right, and then for the flow of his pants, let's make sure we got the belt first. Okay. At the ends of the belt there. make his pants a little bit looser. I mean, it is Gotenks, so like everything is supposed to be kind of free flowing, loose fit. And then we got his jacket with the weird looking collar and shoulder pieces from the species that developed the fusion dance. Let's see. So yeah, that'll be over there. Who would have thought I would have drawn 2 fusion characters this far into the Dragon Ball fan art venture? Is that a grown-up Gotenks? I must not forget the gauntlets. Can't forget the gauntlets now. In some designs, his belt is like super high, and I think I'll keep that. It's pretty funny. Okay. And then, of course, we must not forget this is Super Saiyan 3, so his hair is going to be ridiculous. I'm glad you ventured into the weird and strange past that is my YouTube channel. I keep them there for that reason specifically, so that no matter how far I've come, people can always look back and say, what the heck is wrong with this kid? Yeah, no, those videos were probably when I was about 12 to 14 years old, and so it was just me messing around with the content, because back then I was just like, hey, I just want to make videos just for the funsies, and so I just did that for a while, and then I don't know, I kind of lost interest for a while, and then now I want to get back into drawing on YouTube, so yep. And lightning, yeah, Worry about the lightning later. So that's our sketch. That's all I need. That's all I need. So now we're just gonna go in and just start skin. Boom. Okay. Wait, did this turn off? Hold on. Yeah, no, you're right though. I've definitely become much more, I don't know, tolerable. It's like if old me or if new me, whichever way you want to look at it, if I looked at my previous version, I would have had like a conversation like, yo, chill out. But yeah, here we are now. Skin, which one did I use for skin? I never forget which color I used for skin. Probably this one. Yeah, just use that for skin. Whoops. Whoa, was that I see what I did wrong. Sleep, brother. Let's see. Is that 100? Nope. It's not 100. Make this multiply. Okay. And make sure you're fully white. Cool. Okay, G. Okay, so the skin, nice. Is that the color I want his skin to be though? He's usually paler than that. You get it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's all the skin, so I'll go in and then do the yellow for the, what's it called? The armor. So, pads. I'll just call them pads. And then go back in here. I guess for all intents and purposes, this counts as a speed painting video. Okay. The good old Photoshop. Yeah, man, Photoshop is Photoshop clean. Photoshop is clean. Expensive? Yes. But clean. I wouldn't mind trying to use some other software, other painting softwares, like Saiyan and all that. I don't know, I've never gotten into it. And I know it costs money, so that's a deterrence, honestly. But, I don't know, if someone was like, hey, try this. If you can give me the money, I'll try it. Thing's expensive. As good as me. I mean, you don't want to be as good as me. I think you want to be better than me. Because if you're as good as me, then people will say you're as good as me. But that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be better than me. Not to mention, if you were as good as me, you'd only have 400 subscribers. But no, I do thank everyone for, once again, I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, I do thank everybody for subscribing to this channel. Gives me more drive to want to make more content, that's for sure. Jacket. I need to start making like a I don't even know what to say, like a library for these swatches so that I don't have to keep looking for them. Yeah, I know the YouTube algorithm doesn't help either. Because I kind of realized when I'm on YouTube, I don't get a lot of new videos on my homepage. Like, you know how on YouTube sometimes you'll get recommended a new video, or maybe someone you subscribe to has released something, but when I'm on YouTube, it's like I go on my phone and I see the exact same videos that were recommended to me last week, and it's like, what's going on here? So I feel that if that's happening to me, then that's got to be happening to probably a lot more other people. And if that's the case, odds are they're not seeing my content. So I'm sure there's people who are interested in my stuff, they just won't see it. And the algorithm is not helping. I don't know, that's my my spiel on the current state of YouTube. Okay, and then the gauntlets can be the same color. Yeah, so yeah, if that happens to you, then yeah, that's like further like confirms that it's probably happening to a lot more than just us two. I don't know. I mean, you would think with how much content is released on YouTube, you would get like a lot more recommendations for the stuff you watch. Like, there's a lot of videos that, you know, meet whatever you enjoy watching based off like your history. So it makes sense, you know, with a website that has billions of videos uploaded to it every day, to give you new videos every day. But it's not the case, is it? It's weird, isn't it? I don't know. Lots of things are going on YouTube. Okay, going to here. See that without the sketch. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's another thing. you mentioning that it's hard to post every day, and yeah, it's not easy at all to post every day. And depending on what content you want to release on YouTube, um, will vary the difficulty for you. Like some channels will do vlogging, so I mean that's much easier to maintain, I believe, than say animations or something like this where I'm drawing. I could, in theory, yes, I could live stream every day a drawing, but I don't know how productive I could be with everything else that I have to do throughout my day. I mean, I am going to school or college, so it's like I can't fully devote my time to YouTube like that. I mean, of course, if you're a full-time YouTuber, you have to, because that's your life, but that's not my life right now, so I don't have to concern myself with it. Right now, I'm just doing this for fun and maybe a little bit of money on the side, just a little bit. Nothing crazy. But of course, I would have to get monetized before I do that, before I get any money. Maybe it can happen. Alright, I'm kind of coming in and making sure the line work is okay before I start like shading and stuff. These lines are looking a little bit spotty. Okay. Yep. What you doing here, boy? It's looking ugly, boy. Go ahead and fix that, boy. Oni-chan. Wait, what is this? Remember the Budokai 3 intro? Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. That's nuts. Thinking about that. Thinking about the fact that when you were playing Budokai 3, you saw that intro and you're like, whoa, this would be so cool if it was real. And like you said, it's happening. Like, that's nuts to think about. There was a day and age when we thought that was never going to happen because they were like, oh, it's not canon. And then we like 2018 comes around and it's like, yeah, no, it's real now. It's like, what? It's crazy. It's nuts. It is nuts. Yeah, being a Dragon Ball fan is really exciting nowadays. it's real exciting. No front. Alright, another one. How much time has passed? We're not going fast enough. Dang it. I want to go faster. But I want to go fast, but not like enough to where I ruin the content at work here. Belt. Or not even belt, just wraps. I'll just call it wraps. Oh yeah. Let's see what we got here. Zoom in real quick. This is just a mess right here. The sketch is a mess in this location. That's fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit loose. I'm finna get loose around here. If I make sound effects, I apologize in advance. here. There's some wraps. There's lower leg. Slurp. What? Yeah, no. Them sound effects, they're fair warning, these sound effects are high level, elite sound effects. How did I learn how to draw? I don't know. It's hard to explain because I don't know if you could get anything out of it if I said how I learned how to draw, because for the most part it was just because I drew a bunch. I'm CR, what's up? I'm sorry you came to another video that doesn't have Ultra Instinct Goku and Jiren, but I did not forget about you. I did not. One day I will draw you Ultra Instinct Goku and Jiren, just not today. But how did I learn how to draw? I mean, I started really early. My mom tells me I started when I was 2. So I had a lot of time to develop, but I also had a lot of desire to draw through my lifetime. Like, I've been wanting to draw since then. Wanting to always improve, wanting to always make my stuff look more realistic, wanting to always copy like other artists and stuff in terms of their styles. And so the older I got, the more I wanted to improve, of course. So I'm kind of here now, just trying to be as good as I can. And the YouTube is helping me practice with my skill. Like, having this channel, it helps me you know, try to work on drawing on a regular basis so I don't lose any skill that I might have gained, or at least try to improve on my current skill. So that's kind of where I am now. Beyond sound effects. Hey man, I feel like in my ideal dream is to is to basically have, like, first the YouTube channel thing, you know, is popping, right? Like, we're blowing up. Everyone here is a fan of the channel. I got like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and so here's what's gonna happen after that. Yeah, no, I just practice a lot. What's gonna happen is, afterwards there's gonna be live streams, and I'm just gonna say random quotes, and maybe they'll catch on. If they catch on, here's the next plan. I'm gonna make them into t-shirts, and then I sell the t-shirts, and we all buy them, and we wear them and represent the channel. It's an elaborate plan, but we got it. I already have t-shirt websites. What is that? Ultra Instinct Goku versus Jiren in 2030? I don't know if it'll take that long. But one day, Ultra Instinct Goku and full power Jiren one day will show up. I'm not gonna even warn you. You're just gonna see a live stream of it, and you're just gonna be like, what? And I'm not gonna even warn you. MCR, you would be on your feet. You could be on your toes, bro. Let's see what else. His shoes. I think his shoes are the same colors as jacket, so I'll just color those that too. And I know they have like a sole, like a white sole at the bottom, so I'll keep that in mind. Whoops. There we go. 18? Android 18? Fair warning though, if I draw Android 18, she's not gonna look as how do you say? She ain't gonna look as cute as you would probably want her to look. Oh man. Like, I draw my females, but Well, I don't draw them a lot, but I've been trying to draw more females as of late. But they won't look as they won't look as cute as you think they will. If that makes any sense. In fact, I think the only female I've drawn on YouTube so far is Starfire. I have drawn some fan art of other female characters. I just haven't released videos of them yet. So she'll still look feminine, but she won't look how do I say this? She won't look as I guess objectified as like some fan art has her in, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, some people draw like female characters in a way I'm not too comfy with, but I don't know. I guess I'll be more reserved. How about that? I'll draw 18 in a more reserved fashion. I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm playing around with the words, but I think y'all know what I mean. Let's see what we got here. Hair and oof. Wait. Okay, we're good. We're good. Is it fully white? All right. Man, hold up. I straight up forgot to start recording this. My vocabulary is beyond. Hey, Goku Black, if you keep saying beyond, I might make it a t-shirt. I'm not even playing with you right now. It's going to be all in those spaces, too. And yes, Extreme Butters, I am super excited for the Broly movie. Coming out in a week in America. It's going to be dope. Yeah, I mean, just the animations, or sorry, just the artwork itself is crazy to me. And to think that the animation is about to get even crazier, it's just like, oh boy. I'm not entirely sure if I'm ready, you know what I mean? It's like, I've seen the trailers, I've seen some clips, but like, I'm not sure if I'm actually ready, you know? I don't know if I'm ready. A t-shirt named Beyond. You'll change your username to Beyond. Everything's gonna just be Beyond, bro. Just Beyond. Oh boy, didn't mean to do that. Okay, wait, did I just finish the color blocking for Gotenks? Hold on, let me do the soul. Let's see, and then just call this pants for now. Wait, guys, chill. Don't spoil it too much for me. I haven't seen all the clips. I want to try and watch the movie with not too much info, just so I don't like expect a lot, just to kind of get surprised by everything. Just to stay on the safe side. I'm gonna do the same thing with Infinity War. I'm gonna just not know about it at all. They've done too much lying for me. Broly or Jiren? I'm not good with power scaling, so I'm not gonna answer that question. I already know how this goes. I know the dangers of not properly power scaling, because in reality, I don't think you really can in Dragon Ball. Let's see. All right. So we'll turn on this layer. I'm gonna actually take you down a bit. Yep, just like that. Did I start recording? Okay, I did start recording. So here's what I'll do. Here's what I will do. I'll turn off all these layers. And okay, I know what to do. Oh, for real? Nice. Thanks, Demo aka Demonic Fox, for subscribing to this channel. Oh, what's up, Electric Phantom? How you guys doing? It's 462 subs. That's how much I have now? Hold up. Hey. Nice. Hey, yo, it's expanding. It's growing. Let's see. All right, so I'll zoom in here and then record this, and then I'll go ahead and turn that off. Turn this layer on. And then I'll go ahead and start turning these layers back up. Okay. Yeah. But no, the reason why I was turning off all those layers and back on was because I wanted to kind of show footage for the time-lapse version of this video, but I don't know. I could also just get the footage from this drawing or this video, live video. So, I don't know. I'll turn this back on to 50-ish, 53%. I'll go ahead and grab these guys and then put them in flats. How long has this been running? Basically an hour, okay. So we about to get into business then. Flats. And main shade. So wait, hold up. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, the traffic. I'm digging the traffic for the chat. This is new to me. I never had this much traffic in the chat. Hold on. Let's get to 500. Let's get to 500, then 1,000, then 10,000, then 100,000, then a million, and then what is this number? What is this number, Goku? What? Hold on. How many zeros is that? Is that a? Those are 4 zeros at the end. 2069. How did I start drawing without Photoshop? I mean, just traditionally. Like I would just draw on paper with pens, pencils, crayons, whatever was available. Um, and then I think when I was like 12 was when I started using Photoshop. Um, but before that, I would just draw traditionally or use MS Paint. If you go to my old videos, you'll find some MS Paint stuff. Just finished 2069. Finished drawing around not long ago. Nice. Electric Phantom. Glad to know you drawing too. If I die, wish him with immortality. You're gonna wish me with immortality? That sounds awful. I wouldn't want immortality. Maybe if you give me eternal youth, I'll be good with that. Kill the Grand Priest. Oh man. I'm sure if you just ask him for the Dragon Balls, he might give them to you. If you say pretty please or no, pretty peas. Let's see. Let me get to the shading though, because that's what y'all here for. Y'all here to see dope art, and I'm gonna try and deliver. I'm gonna try and deliver to you some dope art. All right, so we got the main shade right here. That's what y'all came here to see. Ooh, nice. What kind of videos you edit, boy? What kind of videos do you edit, Extreme Butters? I feel the power already. I feel the power of Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks with every stroke that I put onto this art. If you liked the Gogeta drawing, you might like this one too, because it's going to be similar in nature, like the crazy lines and the lighting and all that. Yeah, no, it's going to be very similar in terms of like how crazy it feels, which is exactly what I want. Wait, more content. Wait, hold up. I must read. Yes, pretty please in reverse. I never knew Gotenks playing soccer with the volleyball, but now I know. Is that what it looks like? It looks like he's kicking. Because I'm like, I'm reaching his arm back because he's getting ready to hit it. Maybe I'll emphasize on that. Editing a drawing one, but tomorrow I'll make a music video. Okay. Draw like Takahashi. You can't draw without the Takahashi style? Yeah. What I've noticed, what I thought was really interesting about Dragon Ball art on YouTube, just from like observation, is a lot of fan art is based off of the Yamamuro designs, which is fine because it's the most popular one. But every now and then I'm like, you know what? I want to see some Minoru Maeda fan art. Like, why can't I see some Maeda fan art every now and then? You know, because like I don't know. After a while, you kind of like, I want to see something else, but you don't, and you're just like, oh. Let's see. Oh yeah, let me make this multiply real quick. Or well, yeah, let's make it multiply. Hold up. also like ABS Paint if you want to paint on a tablet. I don't recommend phone though. ABS Paint, okay. A Vegito video. Interesting. You have a phobia in drawing faces. Yeah, faces are challenging. I mean, they are. The reason why they're challenging is because, at least my assumption is, we are so good at analyzing and recognizing faces. So when someone comes in and starts drawing it and something's off, you can tell immediately. Like when someone draws an arm, you're like, that looks fine. And it might be incorrect even a little bit, but you're like, oh, it's fine. But if a face is slightly off, I mean literally slightly off, like by a millimeter, then you're like, ew, something's horrid. Like, it's crazy how good we are at determining faces. Like Anime AJ brought up a really interesting point about the character design of Shintani's Gogeta sheet, and like the thing was, Gogeta's nose was like a few millimeters too high, and all AJ did was lower it slightly, and it looked like vastly different. It was like, what? And so that's just like a prime example of a cartoon face being adjusted immediately. So you can imagine how drastic a realistic face can be affected just from moving features slightly too far off. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hold on. Well, there, bro. The comments will be filled soon, and I'll drown in it by the year 2020. Oh man. The hands are difficult too. I got some pretty good practice with hands over the past couple of years because that's all I used to draw. Like, if you just take a quick look at my YouTube history, like my channel, you just see hands all over the place. So I got some practice on it, but yeah, no, hands can be challenging. There was one artist, I wish I remembered the name. He was like a digital artist, and he had some really cool stuff, but he would just like hide the hands, and I was like, okay. If you can hide the hands, I can hide the face. I don't hide the face because I can't draw faces. I elect not to draw faces. Yeah, I want to be free with these lines, but I also want to be clean with them. And I pulled that off with Gogeta, so I think I just have to consider what I did in that drawing and just follow through with it. Well, the shading wouldn't go that far out. No, it wouldn't. Voice crack. Oh yeah, no, you'll hear my voice crack every now and then. Let's see. Do you notice that? Yeah. Let's see. I'm just reading the comments real quick. I've never seen traffic like this before. How did I learn how to shade so good? um, shading is a thing that is part practice, but also part, or at least in my opinion, I think is very significantly based on observation. Like with shading, I think it's, at least in my opinion, I think it might be a bit easier to analyze shading than the face, if that makes sense. Like, you can practice faces for a long time, but shading, I think, is easier to come by for me because once you understand the way light works and the way surfaces reacting to light works, and then that kind of helps a lot with determining how to shade something, or at least simulate how something might appear if you shade it. And shading, the cool thing about about that is, especially with art, you don't necessarily have to follow ground rules of shading, so long as you know the rules you're trying to break. And that's the nice thing about it, especially with like your own style. You can do whatever you want with your shading, but so long as it's consistent, shading can be helpful. Shading can be whatever you want. Hold on. More content. Y'all keep typing. This is good. I like this. So many people, at least almost 1 million, use your art as a thumbnail, but nobody knows what's your YouTube channel. Yeah, I've been seeing it. Like, that day I found out about my drawing being used by the channel that released the Gogeta versus Broly track. I was like low-key dumbfounded because I didn't even think that was gonna happen. I just put it on DeviantArt and I was like, okay, maybe I'll get like, maybe 50 likes or something, nothing big. I mean, that's what I expected. And then like, maybe a week or two later, I realized the thing kind of got really popular, and I was like, oh, okay, at least they like it. That's cool. And I go on YouTube and I realized I see a thumbnail of my drawing, but I know it's not my thumbnail because if you look at my thumbnail designs, there's a certain way that I show the art along with text. So I was like, okay, this is not my thumbnail, but how is this my artwork? And then I realized just how popular the drawing was getting. So I was like, whoa, okay, this is getting somewhere. But yeah, I've noticed on YouTube a lot of people have been kind of ripping the video in a way. Like, someone will get the sound or the song, and then they'll use my artwork, but it's basically the same video, but they just upload it for themselves. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. But I mean, when I make this fan art, I didn't draw it expecting that not to happen. Like, I knew eventually people will use my fan art without necessarily giving credit, and I thought that I'm not that upset about stuff like that, because in the end of the day, it is fan art, and I can't really claim rights to my fan art drawing because I'm drawing something that's copyrighted to begin with. So I don't know if they took my original artwork, like my Space Boy drawing, then I'd be concerned. But stuff like this, that's why I let it available for free download and stuff, because in the end of the day, I know this isn't my content 100% of the way. I drew it, yes. It's my original, thinking of it, interpretation, but it is still a character that is owned by a company. So I try not to think too much about it. But it's fine. They didn't even bother to check. Alright, Extreme Butters. Let's see. Someday, over 50,000 users will be watching, and I'll have to use the super chat for you to recognize me. Maybe one day. That'd be pretty crazy. Having to get a super chat. Yeah, listening to the song. I mean, somebody used my Gogeta drawing on Instagram? What? I didn't even know that was on Instagram. Besides my own post, but interesting. When that happens, are you going to spam? I have to spam. You'll join him in the spamming. And what was it? Mauricio? You probably get this a lot. Why don't I draw faces? It's like I don't know. It's very hard for me to explain because it's kind of weird to put in words. It's like I don't know. Am I able to compare it to anything? The reason why I don't draw faces, it's kind of like me trying to prevent the subject I'm drawing to manifest itself in a kind of like a real world, or it's kind of manifests itself into a living thing. Like, yeah, we know it represents a living thing, but once I draw that face, it's like it almost becomes alive, and something about that's kind of creepy to me. So that's why I don't draw faces. Just that whole idea of it being alive is, without the face, you lose a lot of soul. That's what I've come to understand about art. If you don't have that face there, the artwork, or at least the subject within the artwork, loses a lot of its life. And I do that intentionally. I don't want my drawings to come to life, per se. And that's kind of my cryptic description of it. Oh crap, the super chat. Wait, hold on. I will spam Final Flash. In the super chat, I won't be recognized. If it makes you feel better, I do recognize you guys now. Like, I remember your names from other live chat or from other live streams I've done. So odds are, if you guys show up, even when it's like, you know, in the event this channel gets really big and you guys still show up, I don't think I'll forget you guys that easily. It might be difficult for me to see the chat, but if I see a post from you guys, I won't forget. I don't forget that easy. Thought it was something. Yeah, I should have just said something simpler, like I can't draw faces, so I avoid them. That's what I should have said. But the truth is, I have drawn faces before, and so I am capable of doing them. It's just, you know, it's like a very weird reasoning for me not to do it. Wait, what does it say? I should be hired for Bandai. I mean, then they would have to ask me to draw. They would ask me to draw faces, and I'd be like, It would be a very awkward conversation if I got hired by them. I'm afraid though that one day, the not drawing faces thing I do, I'm afraid one day it's gonna be like you know how YouTubers who don't show their faces have like face reveals every now and then. I'm afraid like one day my community will get too big and there will be like draw a face and like there'll be hype built around it. And basically it would be a face reveal, but not for my actual face. It would be a face like drawing reveal. And I don't want it to get to that, but I'm afraid it might. Like, you know, Half-Life 3, you know how like the hype for that is? Yeah, it's gonna, I feel like it's gonna be like that. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Please don't make it happen. Oh man. What time is it? Man, I'm getting slower. We must get faster. We must increase speed. Why is the brush that? Yeah, that brush is too thick. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. We shading them muscles, boy. We getting in them muscles, boy. Oh yeah. I'm having too much fun, as you can see. Yes, I'm eternally noticed. Japan is so powerful in the next World Cup because Gotenks in it. I like that one. That's funny. Gotenks in it. He's gonna be that. Let's see. Yeah, faces for me. Yeah, faces for me aren't difficult. They're not hard, but yeah, they do take time. The closest thing to a face you're ever gonna see from me are Power Rangers. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you want to see the closest thing to a face on my channel, go watch my Green Ranger video because that hasn't gotten views in a while and I need more views on the Green Ranger channel. So if you're bored of this live stream, go to my channel and watch Green Ranger. That's the closest thing you're gonna get to a face, I promise you. Yeah, that's sometimes the case. Sometimes you can draw the face and it just doesn't turn out right. And I've come to understand it really has to do a lot with shading and proportion. If you understand the face, if you understand proportions of faces, you have a better chance of getting it right. But no, yeah, faces are very complex if you're trying to make them realistic, and they're still complex if you want to make a cartoon. So, like, you ever watched any fan art of Dragon Ball and feel that it's off, right? It's the proportions. It's always the proportions that make it go off. Not the shading, not the line work. It's the proportions of the face that make a fan art look like fan art and not like legit work. Even fan art that looks really good is still off because odds are the person who drew it doesn't understand the proportions entirely. But if they did, that would take them to like professional level of drawing Goku or professional level of drawing any Dragon Ball character or any cartoon really. That's what I've come to understand. Because I've been paying attention to it. I'm like, why does this look off? And I'm like, it's the proportions. It's always been proportions. Heck, even professional artists like animators in Dragon Ball, you know, the people that do the keyframe, the tweens, and like the ones that are being supervised, they sometimes get the characters' proportions off, and you can feel it. You're like, Vegeta don't look right in this frame. It's crazy, man. Facial proportions are crazy. Wait, hold on. Oh, Ooh, more content, Aziz. It's beyond. I have to find a way to use that word. Beyond. If like I'm telling you, man, keep this up, Goku, and we might make this a shirt. We might make this a shirt. If it starts selling like hotcakes, I might send you some of the profit. You see? I might send you some of the profit. That's only if the t-shirt is popping. Like if it's not popping, I don't know. I can't promise. I can't make any promises. I'm gonna just tell you right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't make any promises. Dare me to draw a Power Ranger, but with the normal Power Ranger suit, with the Gogeta vest pants and shoes, and make him a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Wait, you want me to make the Power Ranger a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan? Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. That's some serious crossover fan art, no doubt. I don't know if I'm ready for it. I don't I don't know if I'm about that right now. I'm just I'm just a a YouTube drawer, man. I just design stuff at school. I don't know if I'm about that Power Ranger Dragon Ball Z crossover life just yet. I thought about it though. I've thought about doing crossovers sooner or later for the fan art, like not just like inter-universe crossovers like Gohan Trunks, but like cross cross property fan art crossovers like that. Like what's a cool crossover? You know, like Cartoon Hooligan, like what they be doing sometimes with their crossovers. I might do something like that. Not like legit fusions, but maybe just them interacting with each other. Nothing simple though. Not like the typical Saitama Goku or Goku Superman. We've seen that too many times. We all seen that too many times. I would like to be a little bit more original with it, like, you know, more interesting. Like, hey, what if like Beerus was chilling with, I don't know, like that cat from, I can't remember his name, but he chills with what's his name from DC? He's like one of the Red Lanterns. Or not the Red Lantern, but dang, I can't remember his name. My brother knows more about DC than I do. So his name is on the tip of my tongue too. You Gogeta, but as Uganda Knuckles. Oh my goodness. Ooh. What if what if Champa and Beers was chilling with Garfield? Oh man, that'd be kind of funny actually. Just cats chilling, you know what I'm saying? One can destroy a planet, another one can destroy a planet, and the other one can destroy some lasagna. Yeah. We about it. We definitely about it. Nice. Make Garfield the god of destruction. Talking Tom. Oh man, my sister, when she was like a couple years younger, she was just all about Talking Tom. It was pretty funny. Oh yeah, hold on, I can't forget about his nips. I must not forget about Gotank's nips. I need to be real careful not to make them look like super weird. In fact, I'm gonna just do that, and there, boom, his nips. Where are we with the shading? Hold on. Okay, okay. That's not too bad, not too bad. Whoops. Triple cable can attack. Not bad. Let's see. Hold up. My favorite anime? I don't even know, bro. You see? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even know right now. I really don't know. Dragon Ball is my first anime, that's for sure. And then I watched a lot of Naruto, like OG Naruto. I watched, and then I read the rest of Naruto, like all the way up to the end of Shippuden. I really don't know what my favorite anime is. I have some ones that I'm currently watching that are really dope, like My Hero Academia. I really like. I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That one's pretty fun. I need to actually watch the most recent episode. I need to catch up with it. What's another anime I like watching? You know, an anime I liked that I didn't think I would is Durarara. That one I thought was really interesting. I never heard of it until my friend showed it to me. Well, no, I heard of it before, but I never was interested. And then he showed it to me, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice. It's a fun one. Lots of drama." Okay. Whoops. Whoops. Beyond. That would be funny and cool and probably lots of views because who would not want to see Garfield as a god of destruction destroying food, but instead of Hakai, he eats it. Can you imagine Garfield just going, Hakai? Everybody's just over there like, Nani? Okay. tell everyone to spam Beyond. Yeah, Beyond. I might try that out one day. If you can successfully make it, if look, Goku, if you can successfully make Beyond like a meme of this channel, and like everyone does this, like I will make this a shirt. I'm not even joking at this point. It's like I'm dead serious. If you can get everyone to spam Beyond, I will make it a t-shirt. You can quote me on that. That is your mission. The mission now for you, Goku, is to one, share this channel with as many friends as you have, with as many people as you know, so that we can get this channel popping. And then after that, if you can make Beyond the meme of this channel, I will make it a shirt. All of this can be quoted. Let's see. Good, good. It will be your creation. Yes. Whenever someone says Beyond, I will mention the name of Goku Black DBS. Let's see. Beyond Orange Justice. Yes, you are off to a good start. Let's see. So we can start a new layer. What time is it? Man, 2 hours. I want to see if I can get this done in 3 hours. That'd be freaking dope. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I can do it though. Hold up. I'll actually make you blue. Bruh. Super Saiyajin, bruh. I thought it was really cool when Vegeta said that when he showed it to Trunks. Did y'all see that episode of Super Saiyan or Dragon Ball Super where it's like this featured Trunks arc, and then Trunks is training with Vegeta, and Trunks is like, "Show me Super Saiyan 3," and then Vegeta just starts laughing. And then in the Japanese dub, like he laughs first, and then he transforms into Super Saiyan Blue. Trunks is freaking out, and he just goes Super Saiyajin Blue, and proceeds to wreck him. I thought that was pretty funny. Oof. What does it say? What would Cell and Frieza should look like? Are you saying how I would draw Frieza and Cell? I don't know. I mean, they wouldn't look too far off from how they look in the show. I mean, my art style might shift its appearance a little bit, but not by much. Cell has a really cool design. It's just very complex. So like, if you ain't about it, like, if you lazy about his design, it's not gonna look great. You have to put some attention to detail for Cell. That's just how he is. He's perfect. He means that. When he says he's perfect, he means it. Believe that, man. He is the perfect being. "5 minutes and the planet explodes." But yes, Trunks does get the hit on him afterwards. Bulma is the true Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Just look at her hair. You ain't lying though. Gotenks look like he's about to score a last minute free kick in the World Cup. That's just how it is, bro. That's just how it is. Oh man. Oh wait. So I already shaded his hand, but I'm gonna make his hand blurred. So hold on. We're gonna have to go in and do some operation real quick. But it's so fine. It's okay. It's okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. So his arm is swinging like that. Then it's gonna be like that. Yeah. Okay. Motion blur, motion blur, motion blur, motion blur. Okay, we got some motion blur going on now. Go to the skin layer. Yeah, I'm just drawing in some smears. I just reminded myself of one of the, like, I remember there was this one video, Anime AJ doing something where he let like one of his subscribers edit a video, and it's just like the memeiest thing I've ever seen on his channel, and it's pretty funny. Oh man, good stuff. Let me see. You guys, nighttime, all right? That's why Vegeta married her, so she can show him the way. Could you kind of make the hand blurry? Yes, I can make the hand blurry. I sleep at 1 a.m. Cool, right? Motion blur is beyond. Gotenks, Ronaldo, Gotaldo, or Gotencaldo, or Ronaltanks. The king of last minute free kick. 131. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You're on a different side of the world. What time is it for For me? For me, right now it's 12:32, which is why I was like, I'm gonna try and get this done as fast as possible so I can go to sleep. Since my classes start later in the day, I can stay up a little bit late, so I'm not too concerned. But yeah, I wouldn't want to stay up as super late. Not at all. We ain't about that life no more. Or at least I shouldn't be. Oops. I'll just erase this right here because I'm trying to make it so even though his arm's being shaded, it still shows the motion blur. Kind of like what I did with Naruto. I did a motion blur effect on Naruto's. So, ain't my first rodeo no more. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty close to what I'm looking for in terms of motion blur. And we zoom out and boom, smear. That looks kind of cool actually. Smear. Smear. What the heck? It's 1 p.m. So you're in school. No. Oh no, Mauricio. I mean, hey, if you guys gotta sleep, go ahead and sleep. I appreciate the support, but I ain't trying to kill y'all here. I ain't trying to make y'all lives miserable. That's not what we do here. Are you on multiply too? Shoot. Okay, good to know. What is this? Let's see what's going on here. 2 weeks of Valerie's on to go to school. I see. I sound like Black Frieza. That's hilarious. Oh wait, that's right, the Earth not flat. Yeah, interesting. Black Frieza. Okay. Let's see. It's an interesting school schedule. his jaw probably wouldn't be that far out, that's for sure. Yeah, it's more akin to what it would look like. Let's see. When you don't live sleep, when you don't live stream, I sleep. When you do live stream, I woke. If there's a New York, does that mean there's an old York? The answer to that question, I believe, is yes. Most of these names for most of the names for like American cities and states are from European countries, so there's probably some European background to that. I mean, no, what am I saying? There is European background to that name. So there's definitely an old York somewhere. I just can't remember on the top of my head. Let's see. Hold on, what's going on? Wait, wow, now I know you're a pro at drawing. You know how hard it is to draw on a computer. Yes, there's an old York. Dragon Ball. Oh, Heroes. Yeah. Have you ever seen Mastar Media tracing? And sorry, my mistake. My spelling is bad when I type fast. Mastar Media. I was hoping one day somebody would ask me this question, only for me to say, no comment. No comment. I shall not speak ill of Mastar Media. I shall not. I've seen his content. That is all I will say. I have seen his content. But I shall not speak ill of Mastar Media. Mastar is beyond. Yeah, I am a little bit sad Gohan ain't getting his respect. They disrespecting Gohan heavy, bruh. You know what else they're disrespecting? Goten and Trunks' age. They disrespecting that. I'm like, yo, these kids should have grown up by now. These kids should have developed a little bit. Like, what's up? Has their growth stunted? Like, what's up? Oh man. Okay. Hold on, what's going on here? Yeah, they high key made him younger. I don't get it, man. I don't know why they make Trunks younger. Trunks and Goten like looking more kiddish. It's just like I get it. It's the kid appeal, but come on now. It's been how many years since the end of Z? Like for Super? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Dragon Ball Heroes is it's I knew what was coming, but it still hurts to see that because it's like this show if you can really call it that. It's more like a prolonged ad, but it is what it is. Let's see what else has been said. DBS Heroes is a game, I think. It is a game. So the ads, or the anime as we refer to it, it's really just an ad for the game. It's like a promotion, which is fine. So I guess we can't expect much out of it, but yeah, you always want to see good content. That's just how people feel. Rip Goten Trunk someday will have the spotlight soon. 1 hour freeze, but being beaten by yours truly Broly. Remember the Tournament of Power, Frieza getting demolished by Toph? I do remember the Toppo fight with Frieza. That was actually somewhat satisfying. Seeing Frieza get like wrecked like that, I was like, good lord. I almost felt bad for Frieza, almost, but then I remembered who Frieza was, and I was happy again. Frieza's a good villain, let's be honest. Like he's one of the few villains that I genuinely don't like, but for a good reason. Like he's doing his job well as a villain. Like I just don't like him, but I like him because he's a good villain, if that makes sense. He also has a funny laugh. he has a funny Japanese dub laugh. Frieza, it's hilarious. What else y'all saying? What else are y'all saying? Topo's not enough. Hope they stay away from Frieza. He keeps coming back every time. He has been showing up quite a bit. That much I'll have to admit. Like I said, it was a really smacking Frieza back and forth. Who can't wait for the new? Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the new Dragon Ball series, whatever they will call it. Sounds cool. Sounds exciting, especially if they're using Shintani's designs. It's gonna be fresh. Can you imagine a fresh Dragon Ball show? Not Super, not just any new show. No, I mean a fresh Dragon Ball show. That'd be so cool. Oof. Galactic patrols and stuff gets me dying all the time. Like him, but don't like him. It's true though. You know what I'm talking about. You hate this villain because he's so good at being the villain. You forget that it's just a character, and so you like every fiber of your being says you hate him, but you know he's doing what he's supposed to. You know, like a good WWE heel. You ever seen a really good WWE heel? Like if you watched it as a kid, you hated the heels, bruh. Like with every fiber of your being, you're like, I need to see this guy fall because he's terrible. I'm trying to think back to a really good heel, like Edge. I don't know if y'all ever watched WWE when you were younger, but Edge was a really good heel because he was terrible as a person. I mean, in real life he's really cool, but like his character was super like trash. Like this guy was despicable, and it worked. It works. Beyond. This quote is beyond. Like him, but don't like him. I might make that a shirt too. If there's one thing I've learned about life, you can make anything into a shirt. That's gonna be another t-shirt. You only watch WWF and WCW. Alright. A good WWF heel, Triple H. Triple H was a pretty good heel during the WWF days because just of how despicable he was. Shawn Michaels, he was a pretty good heel too. Chris Jericho, that's another good heel. Ooh, Antonio Claudio de Lima Brandao. What tablet am I using? I am using a Wacom Intuos Pro Medium. Yeah, it's a graphics tablet. There's no screen for it, but I'm getting used to it. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Pretty nice. Let me get some sunlight in here. Got a screen. And what time is it? 12:54. Let's see if I can get this done in 3 hours? 3.5 hours? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, DX. Yeah, that was pretty. DX was it. DX was that group. Sting, good old Sting. Sting, that dude. Sting is definitely that dude. Oh yeah. Ooh, yes. I like the way that looks. I guarantee it. I might tone down this layer a bit. Give it a deeper color or something. Is there any new content? Hold on. There is some new content. I look like the yeah boy kid. You know what? You ain't lying though. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not gonna even front. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, old YouTube me is he is on the cringy side, but I don't mind him being here. I like to think back as to where I started and remind myself to never get to this level ever again. Well, it's all good. It's all good. We all grow. Or we all should grow. Not everyone grows. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to redo that section of lines. Yeah, I'll definitely tone down this layer. Just make it a little bit darker. Whoops. New content makes Aziz's mind go beyond. Hold on. I think Jeff Hardy looks like an older version of Dan. Jeff Hardy. What is Jeff Hardy up to? I haven't been keeping up with WWE. But man, Jeff Hardy was crazy, bro. I think he still is, but dude was nuts, man. Jeff freaking Hardy. That dude's insane. The man from North Carolina. Might add like a cloth texture effect on it, just a little bit, just a smidge. I'm trying to stay away from that Newgrounds look. Have I ever considered drawing veins? Yeah. I think for Gotenks though, I don't want to add veins simply because he's a kid. And yeah, he's skinny and no fat on him, but I don't want him to look vicious in terms of his appearance. So I think I'll stay away with veins for now. But like for other characters where I want to really emphasize on vascularity, yeah, I'll include veins. Let's see. Well, good night to all. My tablet is going to discharge. Good night, fam. Oof. My knee. Nice, nice, nice. Now I think for this one we can go back in and touch it up a bit here. Hello? Oh, I never added it. Interesting. Oh wait, hold on. Can't forget about his nips. Yee. Yee. Zikatsu. What's up? Thank you, Zikatsu. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Hey, if you guys ever want to, I don't mind it if you go ahead and share some of these videos with the masses. Support the channel by liking and subbing, interacting on these chats, and sharing. Sharing is caring. I also have some other social media platforms you can follow me on. Instagram, DeviantArt, Facebook, Twitter. I have a Twitter. I don't use it very often, to be honest, to be quite frank. But that is another another platform I can use every now and then. No, thanks, man. Yeah, no, shadows are fun to make. I try to make the shadows dynamic and lively with color, just so it brings more interest to the work. Wait, I kind of really like the way his hair looks. There's something cool about it. It's all like wispy. Like, oh my goodness, wait. I like the hair a lot. Anyway. Cool, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, no, I appreciate all of you guys' support. Gives me the strength, the energy. When you guys support me, it's like a spirit bomb. That's the best way I can explain it. Share your energy with me. Okay, so this is toned down, which is good. I wanted it to get toned down so I can add a second layer of light. So this will be lights, LTE, and this will be, whoops, H light or HLTE. Make it this color. Alright, Goku. Take care, man. What do I think about the new Dragon Ball movie? I think it's awesome. I haven't seen it yet, but I already know. I'm gonna try and watch it when it comes out in America next week. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fresh. Ooh, let me put it on the screen. Yes. Resting will get you beyond. Let's see. Wait. Oh, wait. New content. Hold on. um, oh, nice. Cool, cool. That's cool. Puerto Rico. That's pretty chill. Get to see the movie this week. That's sick. Oh, Latios Nation. Hey. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. Wait, what? Hold on. We got ourselves a legendary Pokemon? Oh, he's talking about Latios. Am I self-taught? For the most part, yeah. I've taken some art classes here and there, though. Like when I was in high school, I took a lot of art classes. Um, but yeah, most of the stuff I've learned is stuff I picked up from just drawing for a long time. Um, Tips and tricks I might have learned on YouTube or observed from YouTube, and just like interacting with other artists. But yeah, I mean, I guess you can say I'm, for the most part, self-taught. Like I'm currently in school, but I'm not in it for art. I'm in it for industrial design is where I'm in school and for. So this is kind of something I like to do on the side. So, you want a tutorial of how to do shading? Uh-huh. I might try that out. Um, I would like to make it an official video though. My only concern is I don't know if I'm good at teaching. I generally don't know if I'm good at teaching. Like I know how to do some of this stuff kind of, but I don't know if I'm able to convey it properly to like a group of people. But I guess it's worth trying it out just to see if I can. Um, so I might give it a shot someday on the shading. If y'all really want tutorials, I might, It might take longer for me to upload, but I guess it's worth a shot. Although I don't know if my style of shading is how do you say, conventional, but I don't know if you would want to shade like me all the time. Because that's the thing with drawing tutorials. If I were to give you a tutorial, I would be teaching you how to draw like me, which I don't know. I wouldn't want you to draw like me. I would like for you to draw your own way, but I don't know. I'll still see what I could do with it. Cool. I don't know. We'll see. I would have to set it up, but it's worth a shot. It is worth a shot. I'll try it out. Man, let's add a blue sky in here. Let me save this first. Let's add a blue sky in here. Alright. That is too dark, but it's fine. We'll make it brighter. We'll put the gradient at an angle. New layer. Make it white. And then we'll add a mask. Get the gradient tool. And how should we do this? Yeah, we'll do it like that. Whoop. Did I do it right? Did I do it right, Mom? Did I do it right? I did not do it right. I want to go like this. Nah, that's too strong. Nah. In fact, I will make this darker. I will make this darker. Then just like that, and I'll make this color. Well, we can make it brighter. Yeah. And then we'll adjust the gradient so that it is more gradual. Yeah, something like that nature. Oh. I don't know, there's something off about the gradient. I don't know what it is. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, I like that more. Wait, hold on. Let me go to the flats. Okay. Okay. And so Control Shift I. Actually, we'll just delete U period. No, delete new mask layer. Sorry, wait. Okay. Now be a wash. Okay. Yeah, something like that. And then we drop the opacity to like 50. Hold on, whoops. Did I forget to touch up on the highlights here? Okay, nice. What is this? What layer is that? Might have to add some clouds for some variety in here. And well, you should probably be a screen. Yeah, that looks slightly better. No, I don't think I want that strong of a variation in the lights. Oh, so hold on. You must have. Whoops. That's right. You haven't seen the sketch. So what I'm doing with Gotenks here is kind of interesting. It's one of the moves he did against Super Buu was like a volleyball attack. And so I'll turn on the sketch real quick. Basically this. It's hard to see. Let's turn out the. Yeah, so like this right here is the volleyball. So he's like getting ready to strike it with his right hand. And so in the drawing, what will happen is I'll have some of those like action lines so that it focuses on the volleyball itself. And then I'll have like clouds coming in from here. But this will be the volleyball right there. But yeah. In fact, since I'm pretty far into this, it probably isn't a bad idea for me to actually go in and start making the ball. So I'll go ahead and put in ball and make a new mask. This is white enough, yeah, on the sun. And I'll go ahead in here, zoom in. We're gonna have to test how good I am at ellipses on my own. I could use laziness in me. I could. But will I? Probably not. Man, that doesn't look enough like a ball. I think I know what I'll do. Indeed. Ooh, yes. Is that too much of an oval? Maybe. Oops. I think I might add some like action lines here. Yeah, that looks fun. Am I gonna post it on YouTube? Probably. I'll post a live stream, and then what I'm planning on doing is, along with the Gohan and Trunks video, I will make a time-lapse version of it. So like this live stream I'll release, and then the other live stream is already up of Gohan and Trunks, and then I'll draw another Dragon Ball live stream sometime later, maybe next week. If I have time, maybe even this week. And then what I'll do is I'll culminate all those drawings into one giant time-lapse video. At least that's the plan. The plan might change, but that's the plan right now. So, yep. Okay. So the main shade. Let's see. A Vegeta. It's funny that you say that, because the next drawing is Vegeta. Yeah, it's gonna be Majin Vegeta. So be on the lookout for that. Let's see. Okay. Is my line, yeah, my line's too strong. So I think what I'll do, we can just smoothen it out. 50. It's gonna be on live stream, maybe. The Vegeta drawing, if I have time, that's what's important here. Time. Most likely it will be on a live stream. Most likely. It's safe to assume it'll be on a live stream. If it's not, then I don't know. I guess I wish there was a way for me to let you guys know, but it'll probably be on a live stream. It'll be on a live stream, and then part of the time-lapse video I upload later on. Is that the wash? Yeah, that's the wash. Okay. Yeah, we can add that then. Make this bigger. Alright, man. Take care. Arcanum 101, what's up? See, keep that there. Arcanum, you might actually be, you're not too far off from the completion of this drawing, if you are interested in knowing how far you are into this. I think, yeah, hold on. We gotta fix this up a bit. Yeah, more like that. Ooh, wait. I have errored. Yeah. Ooh, wait. Owie. There we go. Okay. I know what I did wrong. Okay, nice. Let me go into here. Of course it didn't work. It's a funny looking shape. It might be too stretched out, but it is what it is. And we can come in and fix these lines up right here. Might add a little special effect in there too. Maybe a highlight feature or something. What else can we bring to the table? Oh yeah, I turned off this layer. Okay. So you will actually get yourself a little filter. Turn you back on. Filter. Noise. 40. Nice. Okay, so that's the color it's at right now. Whoops. Let's see, how should I approach this? I think what I'll do is I'll start the radial stuff now. Maybe Lazy Nezmi can help me here. I have no idea how to use this, to be quite honest. Vanishing lines? Is that... Oh my. Oh my. Brush tool. Oh. What? That's bonkers, bruh. Now, if only I knew how to use it. If only I knew how to use it, bruh. Oh, is that how I changed the vanishing points? Oh. To be quite honest, I have no idea what's going on. To be quite honest. No idea. None. No idea whatsoever. Oh my goodness. What is the meaning of this? Interesting. Maybe if I use my mouse, it might change it. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Hello? Oh, wait, am I changing it? Am I doing something here? What's going on here? Oh, wait. I think I'm beginning to understand this. Oh, wait. I understand. You're currently experiencing me learning how to use a tool, so bear with me here. But I think I understand it. I think I understand it. And so, bruh, I understand it now. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh yes. Oh my god. Yes. Alright, hold on. I need to make a new layer. I'll use this layer. Put on there. We'll make you white. Triple KO can attack. Okay, so for this, oh yes, oh my goodness, oh this is dope, this is sick. Okay, I need to find out how to like control that though. That's gonna be the tough one. But you know what? I don't even think I need to worry about that. Whoops. Ooh. Ooh. What? Oh my goodness. Wait, this is sick. This is sick. Yo, Lazy Nezumi is a monster, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, this thing right here is a monster, bro. Gotenks over here like bang bang. Nice. Oops. That's kind of sick, bro. Bro, this is sick. This tool I'm using right now, it's freaking sick. This is so cool. But what layer should I make this? Like a burn, a dodge? What's up? What if I made it a burn? Absolutely nothing. A dodge? Oh, that's weird. That's super duper weird. That's the way a color dodge look at 50. We'll drop you up to like 25 maybe. Yeah, 25 is not too bad. What else can we do? We got some clouds. But thank you, Lazy Nezumi. You have been great service. I have to change the brush dynamics of that. Yeah, your spacing's way too low. Okay. do some hatching. Okay, okay. I'm getting somewhere. I might make that deep shade a little bit deeper. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see. What do we have to play with? Yeah, it's richer. It's a bit richer. Ichigo Kurosaki. Yes, we is drawing out here. We got Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks using his volleyball attack from good old DBZ. Let's see. I gotta add some special effects now to make this really pop. Yes, yes. To make this pop, we need to add some effects. Good, there's a nice grain going on, alright. So I think what I'll do, what is this? Okay, this is the lines. So we'll add a new layer. This is very similar to the way I composed Gojira. This is very similar. I didn't even think about that. That's funny. I might reverse it. Let's see what that looks like reversed. That's nuts. That is nuts. Oof. I actually kind of like it like this. But since we've been working on it the other way around, we just keep going. Let's just keep going that way. I should get in the habit of doing that more. Flipping my canvas around. I could probably learn it out that way. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and make that a screen. Drop that to 50. And then maybe add like a duplicate layer or something. Well, yeah, we got a duplicate layer. There we go. Yeah, at this point I'm just doing crazy lines just to like create some interest for the volleyball. Create this sense of energy going just nuts. What else could we do? What else could we do? We could have the order across goat tanks over here. That'd be interesting. Ooh, is that Saiyan? It's all good, man. It's all good. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. We are almost done, actually. But, as always, I always keep the live feeds uploaded onto my channel, so you can always check back. You could probably even loop right now to see what happened in the past, but yeah. Go Tanks out here. Okay. So we got the ore there. There's a lot of line work going on, but it's chill. It's chill. And to add lightning bolts or not to add lightning bolts, that's the question right now. Let's see what it looks like first. And then I'm going to bed. Because it's late. Okay. Which one's this again? Okay. Dash. And these guys we will duplicate. However, we'll add in a glow. I'll make that go. So we'll add a blur, Gaussian. Nice. Make you a screen. And what else? What else? What else? All right, noise. Well, actually, okay. Now we can add the noise. Zoom in. A nice grain effect. Excellent. Excellent. I might take away the dash lines. Might. Actually, I know what to do with the dash lines. I know exactly what I'm going to do with the dash lines. So we're going to actually make them darker. Ooh, wait, I kind of like that. That looks kind of cool. I kind of mess with that, but still too busy. So I will uncheck the grid. What we'll do is I'll actually drag this underneath. So this will be actually the background. So we'll go down here. Oops. Yeah, we'll have the dash lines there. So now it's behind, resting in the background, and we can even multiply it. Just like that. Yep. That works a bit better. And it's at what, 25%? So if we okay. We playing with it now, boys. We playing it now, boys. Yeah. Yeah. That's dope. That's fresh. That was good. I should honestly add Piccolo at the bottom or something, but we good. Okay. This was fun. This was exciting. But man, I'm tired, and I think it's time to call it quits. We'll add in a few more like touch-ups here and there, and we're done. We are done here. Nice. Excuse me. Nice. Okay. All right. That's looking mighty fresh. Mighty fresh. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna sign this and call it a day. Multiply. Is that two? Is that two? Yeah. What is that? Okay. $119. Yeah. Cool. Well, guys, that's it for today's or tonight's live stream. Thank you all for watching. I am currently putting the tablet down. I am putting the pen up and saving this file because I refuse to work on this anymore. I'm tired. I must go to sleep. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social media platforms. I have, we'll zoom in here real quick. My Instagram tag is AzizMbaye, AZIZMBYE. Instagram, and then Twitter, Aziz Draws, Facebook, Aziz Draws, and DeviantArt, Aziz Draws. So, want to follow me on any of those? There you go. I'll go ahead and export this picture, and it'll probably be on DeviantArt. So, if you want to download it, I'll have the link on that site. I might put the link in the description, so there's that. But yes, once again, thank you all. Be sure to share if you want this channel to get bigger. And yeah, I will see you all later.